Just watch 3, weeknights at 6:30, 9, and 10 on WGMC TV3, where Worcester County News comes first.
There's no precedent for Groucho.
Meet one of our most beloved comedians, the extraordinary life of Groucho Marx on an all-new Biography, Tuesday on A&E. This program is brought to you in part by the Michelob family of beers and by the fun ships of Carnival Cruise Lines, the most popular cruise line in the world.
Between growing up and growing old lies right, wrong, conviction, and belief.
You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view.
Oscar winner Gregory Peck, Robert Duvall, winner of 3 Academy Awards, Harper Lee's powerful, gripping, and critically acclaimed To Kill a Mockingbird, next on A&E.
To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Some days you just can't lose. Wanna live, wanna spread the news. Some days you feel so good. Gotta smile, gotta knock on wood.
A great day calls for a great beer. The Michelob beers, with its smooth, classic taste you don't find every day.
Michelob, some days. Michelob, some days are better than others.
Frank said he'd really like to take a relaxing vacation this year. I've got just the place. If they could see you now out on a fun ship cruise, you're eating fancy food and doing what you choose. I'd like your friends back home to get a good look. I ask you, does Frank look relaxed or what? Take a 3, 4, or 7-day vacation on Carnival, the most popular cruise line in the world. Honey, I just booked another week.
Great. Million-dollar computers like these weren't built to withstand hard knocks. So when they wanted to move them cross-country, they called United Van Lines. This rare 19th century painting is too fragile for ordinary transportation, so they called United Van Lines. And when Kevin Anderson's family needed someone to move the things they treasured most, they called United Van Lines. Whether it's a computer, a priceless work of art, or an equally priceless outfielder's glove, the quality shows in every move we make.
Their love is pure, and when they wed, their commitment is complete. But even a marriage filled with faith can also be filled with questions.
But what if the church is wrong?
With torment. And sometimes sin. A mini-series TV Guide praises as one of the 10 best of the summer. Brides of Christ, premiering Sunday, only on A&E. When the bodies are piling up and the secrets are multiplying.
No!
Who you gonna call?
Miss Marple?
Miss Maypole. Jane Marple.
The First Lady of Whodunits.
Oh, indeed not.
The Avenging Angel in a hat.
The Marple woman sticks to this sort of business like chewing gum to the cat.
And while the corpses may not be so delecti, the mysteries are.
Oh, really?
The Invincible Miss Marple on Agatha Christie Mysteries. Sunday on A&E.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird, starring Gregory Peck. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
How you guys doing? Good.
Ernest and Julio Gallo invite you to take a new look at Chardonnay.
I like this one.
A very special Chardonnay for days like this.
Really?
It's great.
It's time for a change to Gallo.
Do all luxury cars deaden your sense of hearing? Your sense of touching? Feeling the road? Not when your luxury car is one of the new BMW 5 Series V8s. Their sense of the road reduces the competition to senseless luxury.
Crime, fraud, and forgery. Victim, Howard Hughes. Suspect, Clifford Irving.
I believe it'll be a crime if it's not published.
It was supposed to be the authorized biography of millionaire recluse Howard Hughes.
I met Howard Hughes. He talked to me. He gave me the material, and I have it.
But Clifford Irving was only the author of a daring hoax.
I never saw him. I never even heard of him until a matter of days ago.
It was the con of the century and a fascinating chapter in American justice. Wednesday on A&E.
We will return to Screening Room in a moment on A&E, the Arts and Entertainment Network.
On the greenest of grass in old Fenway, where the babe and the kid and Yaz once played, lies more than the rise and fall of one season, but a place where dreams live, sometimes beyond reason. And as each team and star fades, a few things remain clear. The Sox are on Nesson, and this could be the year.
One of the most exciting things about QVC is that we're on the cutting edge of electronics or photography. I don't think if you went into an electronics store, you would get half of the information that we give you on one item in just an 8-minute program presentation.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Milk. What's in it for you?
Your first step. The camera.
Carbohydrate for energy.
Okay, Huey.
Magnesium
That's it.
for balance. And milk's got phosphorus
No, honey.
for quick reflexes. But it's thankfully slim on calories.
Daddy's little girl's walking. Han, get the camera.
Milk. It does a body good.
By nature, cats are choosy. Some even choose their owners. But Iams knows cats depend on people to give them what they need. More meat. Cats crave its taste. Meat is so important for eyes, muscle tone, skin and coat, and energy. And since there's more meat-based protein in Iams than the leading dry cat food, your cat will love it. So choose Iams, and your cat will be glad he chose you. Because more meat matters. Insist on Iams.
Trying to save pennies per call with another 800 service, a package delivery company can lose 17,000 calls a month. At $12 a call, they could lose a bundle. One of the 800 reasons to choose AT&T 800 service, the best in the business. Trying to save pennies per call with another 800 service, a boat equipment company can lose 30 calls a year. At $1,100 a call, they could lose sales. One of the 800 reasons to choose AT&T 800 service, the best in the business.
Their love is pure, and when they wed, their commitment is complete. But even a marriage filled with faith can also be filled with questions.
But what if the church is wrong?
With torment. And sometimes sin. A mini-series TV Guide praises as one of the 10 best of the summer. Rides of Christ. Premiering Sunday, only on A&E.
I must be the greatest. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. Free at last. Free at last. Free. All right, fellow Americans. Air stop. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
As long as they keep making history, we'll keep writing their biographies. Peter Graves hosts the landmark television series, Biography, the stories of extraordinary lives. Tuesday, only on A&E.
Office Depot is a huge warehouse. You walk in, you get a catalog. They've got everything from A to Z. You can get wholesale prices, and you don't have to place a wholesale order. Office Depot has next-day delivery. You find what you need, fax it in. They'll be there tomorrow. Office Depot really caters to the customer.
Nobody sells more office supplies for less than Office Depot. Nobody.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird, starring Gregory Peck. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Yeah, I looked at the BMW and the Lexus. And? I drove this. The power, the handling, the control. It was incredible. Really? It's got leather, ABS, dual airbags. It's even supercharged. I could have spent a lot more on the BMW or the Lexus. But why? What is this? The new Bonneville SSEI.
We are driving.
Very nice.
Excitement, honey,
You know, there's nothing more fun than a vacation at sea. You can lounge in the fresh air, visit romantic ports, enjoy fine dining, great shows. Pampered service. I love it here. There's so much to do.
Holly, Hal, hi, Kathy.
Hi, Richard. What are you doing here?
Having the time of my life.
Oh.
If my friends can see me now.
Take a 3, 4, or 7-day vacation on Carnival, the most popular cruise line in the world.
I love this ship.
$1 million computers like these weren't built to withstand hard knocks. So when they wanted to move them cross-country, they called United Van Lines. This rare 19th century painting is too fragile for ordinary transportation, so they called United Van Lines. And when Kevin Anderson's family needed someone to move the things they treasured most, they called United Van Lines. Whether it's a computer, a priceless work of art, or an equally priceless outfielder's glove, the quality shows in every move we make.
We will return to Screening Room in a moment on A&E, the Arts and Entertainment Network.
A new era in television has arrived. With your cable converter, you can now have new releases like Pet Sematary 2 beamed right to your television.
Check your locks and bolt your doggy door. Because some stories just won't stay dead.
What's going on around here?
There's this place in the woods. If you bury something there, it comes back to you.
Check your cable bill for this month's pay-per-view releases and convert to the new era in television.
Edward Buick GMC truck has been New England's Buick retail sales leader 3 years in a row, but this year we're especially proud to be recognized as Buick's Best in Class. Best in Class is Buick's highest award for total customer satisfaction. From over 3,000 dealers nationwide, Buick selects less than 150. These dealers must meet Buick's highest standards in their commitment to their customers. Edward Buick GMC truck will continue to strive to be #1, but we guarantee we'll still be the best.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Can cheddar stop the panic on Elm Street?
What's for dinner?
Leftover chicken. Cheddar. Tasty.
A taste of cheddar gets dinner together.
Braun Flex Control. The first electric shaver with a pivoting head. It automatically adjusts to every contour of your face. Flex Control from Braun. Braun, the last word in shavers.
Gary Shandling and Brian Benben, two funny guys.
That's funny.
Each with his own show on HBO.
Larry Sanders Show, followed by Dream On.
Close, personal friends.
This is Brian? Brian, right?
Right. And now working back to back.
You know, Gary, I'm a huge fan of yours. You're a good-looking man.
Now HBO brings you what critics have called the best hour of comedy on television. Every week on HBO.
This is sort of exciting. I'm very excited. Me too. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Here we go.
The official forecast for summer 1993. Light to moderate breezes, cooler temperatures, and gently falling utility bills. Conditions are expected to persist for the next 20 to 45 years. Other than that, everything's quiet. Hunter, the quiet fan.
I still can't believe the deal we got on this house.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Now there's a new kind of Stainmaster carpet called Stainmaster Plus that's better than ever at resisting dirt and stains. Stainmaster Plus. It's like Stainmaster, only better. Warranted by DuPont. What kind of park is this?
Like nothing you've ever seen.
The most advanced amusement park in the entire world.
Like no place you've ever been.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
Because now, there it is. Everything you've imagined.
This is a feeling all over the park.
Is real.
That's nice. Gotta go.
From director Steven Spielberg. Jurassic Park, rated PG-13. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
It's just plain soap until it chemically reacts with water and dries to a dull, waxy film that clings to every bathroom surface. It's soap scum, and it's very hard to get rid of. Or was. Introducing new Tilex Soap Scum Remover. It's formulated specifically to dissolve soap scum on contact. Just spray it on and wipe it off to get your whole bathroom scum-free. New Tilex Soap Scum Remover, the sure way to wipe out soap scum.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird, starring Gregory Peck. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Some days you just can't lose. Wanna live, wanna spread the news. Some days you feel so good. Gotta smile, gotta knock on wood.
A great day calls for a great beer. The Michelob beers, with its smooth, classic taste you don't find every day.
Michelob, some days. Michelob, some days. Michelob, some days are better than others.
You are here. She has the traveler's checks here. Uh-oh. Well, how about American Express traveler's checks for two? The only checks either of you can use. Don't leave home without them.
Hitachi? They make, actually, I'm kind of busy right now working on a big project.
Hitachi makes computer systems and 20,000 other intelligent products. Hitachi.
Blue skies or gray skies, I'll always be around. You can rely on me, I'll never let you down.
Whatever little surprises life has in store for you, one thing you can always rely on is the cool comfort of a Tempstar air conditioner.
You can rely on me.
Rely on the star. Tempstar. Yeah.
Fingerman here on Date That Food. Contestant number 1, if you don't date your food, what do you get?
Something pretty rotten?
Here's big news. Only Ziploc brand storage bags have a new right-on label. The date tells you your food's fresh. Plus, only Ziploc has the gripper zipper that locks freshness in. Ziploc storage bags, the new right-on label says your food's fresh. Busy Saturday night?
I'm doing my nails.
Ziploc has the lock on freshness.
You know, you're doing a great job, but you're not using all your assets. With a body like that, you can go places.
Sexual harassment makes you feel like less of a person. For help and hotline numbers, ask for the Stop Sexual Harassment booklet at your public library.
Be a little more sexy. Hey, we're talking about your job here.
No, we're talking about sexual harassment here, and I don't have to take it.
Sexual harassment violates you, and it violates the law.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Your credit line has nothing to do with your value as a person, okay? Sure, Gold MasterCard has a credit line of at least $5,000, but that doesn't make you a better person. Well, I don't know. Maybe it does. I mean, if knowing that no gold card is more accepted on the planet lets you relax and just have fun, then yeah, I suppose it could have some effect. And you can use your Gold MasterCard at cash machines all over the world, so you can get money in drachmas or lire or seashells, so you can tip generously. Which any waiter will tell you is the true measure of how good a person you are. Gold MasterCard. It's more than a gold card. It's smart money.
In one day?
We send out a lot of packages.
Probably ship maybe...
5 packages a day.
30 packages.
200 packages a day by United Parcel.
They do a good job.
2,000 to 3,000. 3,000 to 4,000. That's a lot of packages. So we ship it overnight.
To Chicago.
Florida. Atlanta. Overseas.
Belgium. Italy.
Venezuela.
On the ground.
Second day air. Second day air. Off it goes. Next day. 10:30 guaranteed. Guaranteed. Only one company does all that.
UPS.
UPS? I would think UPS.
UPS does everything.
It's from A to Z. Nuts to soup.
The wine glass test has been a little overdone. So has the ball bearing test. But in real life, what counts is the corkscrew test. Thread the needle test. Hairpin and stop on a dime tests. The new BMW 5 Series V8s. Their sense of the road reduces the competition to senseless luxury.
We will return to Screening Room in a moment on A&E, the Arts and Entertainment Network.
A new era in television has arrived. With your cable converter, you can now have new releases like Sarafina beamed right to your television.
I like that.
She nurtured their courage.
I will fight too.
And she inspired them to believe in a better tomorrow.
The day is coming when we will all be free.
Whoopi Goldberg, Laletti Kamalo.
Check your cable bill for this month's pay-per-view releases and convert to the new era in television. No matter who you talk to, no matter what your engine needs, there are two names to remember: Suzuki Outboards and Roy's Marina. Summer fun and low in-house financing on the only outboard with a 3-year warranty. The time is now. Get the best deals on Suzuki Outboards with low in-house financing at Roy's Marina, 193 Lake Avenue in Worcester.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird, starring Gregory Peck. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
$1 million computers like these weren't built to withstand hard knocks. So when they wanted to move them cross-country, they called United Van Lines. This rare 19th century painting is too fragile for ordinary transportation, so they called United Van Lines. And when Kevin Anderson's family needed someone to move the things they treasured most, they called United Van Lines. Whether it's a computer, a priceless work of art, or an equally priceless outfielder's glove, the quality shows in every move we make.
They're out there in record numbers, united in their respect for technology and disdain for gimmickry, driven by thought rather than ego. Everywhere you look, there are signs of intelligent life. They are among us. They are our neighbors. They could be you.
No matter how many little surprises life throws your way, there's one thing you can count on: the comfort of a Tempstar heating and cooling system. Find out how you can rely on Tempstar. Call for your nearest Tempstar dealer today and learn about reliable Tempstar heating and cooling. You'll also get this free brochure. Your Tempstar dealer is your home comfort specialist. Call him today and get comfort you can count on. Rely on the star. Tempstar.
Hi.
I thought we weren't speaking to each other. Oh, honey, you didn't have to.
Yes, I did.
We may fight sometimes and have our little disagreements, but through it all, there's one thing that will never change. I'll always be right.
Shoebox greetings. Hallmark's unexpected way to say you care.
Well, I feel better.
Hallmark has the ways to say you care.
This isn't a book on the federal tax code. This 586-page document contains the new federal rate regulations for cable television. These rules are complex and confusing, and consumers can expect big changes this fall. The new law could result in rate changes and in some cable channels being knocked off the system. It may also mean some local TV stations being added and others deleted. We'll do our best to keep you informed of these changes.
Don't let your brakes fail you. Whether your car is foreign or domestic, four-wheel drive, or equipped with ABS, the specialists at the Brake Shop will use the latest technology to evaluate and service your vehicle's brakes. Our experts will perform a free on-site brake inspection, so you won't buy anything you don't need. We also perform front-end alignments, do wheel balancing, struts, shocks, and more. Making sure you stop safely is our business. The Brake Shop, Route 12 in Auburn, across from the Piccadilly Pub. Our name says it all.
We now continue with To Kill a Mockingbird, starring Gregory Peck. To Kill a Mockingbird will continue in a moment here on A&E.
It's only natural that children look to their parents for answers. So to help you explain why some things that may be fine for adults aren't right for children, Anheuser-Busch offers Family Talk, free advice from professionals to use with your kids while they're still learning to be grown up. And their favorite teacher is you. Let's stop underage drinking before it starts.
Hitachi. They make, Oh, great shot. Now, what was I saying?
Hitachi makes camcorders and 20,000 other products worth celebrating. Hitachi.
Hitachi? They make, actually, I'm kind of busy right now working on a big project.
Hitachi makes computer systems and 20,000 other intelligent products. Hitachi. The Acura NSX. The Acura Legend. Proof that the symbols of power and sophistication can be more than just symbols.
When it comes to great resorts, nothing beats a Carnival cruise. All your daytime fun, all your nighttime shows and entertainment, and all your foods included too in one low price. Reach, what are you doing here?
You have to ask.
I think I do have to ask.
I mean,
yes.
after all these years, I bet you could see me now.
It must be working, huh?
Working on me.
Take a 3, 4, or 7-day vacation on Carnival, the most popular cruise line in the world.
All right, Kathy, it's a fun shit.
Trying to save pennies per call with another 800 service, a package delivery company can lose 17,000 calls a month. At $12 a call, they could lose a bundle. One of the 800 reasons to choose AT&T 800 service, the best in the business. Trying to save pennies per call with another 800 service, a boat equipment company can lose 30 calls a year. At $1,100 a call, they could lose sales. One of the 800 reasons to choose AT&T 800 service, the best in the business.
Both Visa and American Express Gold cards can get you to Great Guana Cay in the Bahamas. But should there be trouble in paradise,
Honey, we missed the boat. Whoa!
What'll we do only now? Visa Gold can come to your rescue because the only hotel on Great Guana Cay doesn't take American Express.
I know that guy.
Visa Gold, it's everywhere you want to be.
Harry.
And now the conclusion of To Kill a Mockingbird.
You can now own a video cassette of the original theatrical release, To Kill a Mockingbird, for only $19.95, plus $3.95 shipping and handling. Call now, 1-800-423-1212.
This program has been brought to you in part by Acura Automobiles. Experience precision-crafted performance. And by Office Depot.
The Acura NSX. The Acura Legend. Proof that the symbols of power and sophistication can be more than just symbols.